This program does not reflect the views of Media Network of Waterford because, to tell you the truth, I don't even know if we got permission to do this.
We don't.
We don't?
No.
Oh, well, okay, so if you have any problems or issues, feel free to contact me, a clown, or you can just get in touch with
Comedian Luis Valencia. But I don't answer my phone because I owe too much people money, so just leave a message after the beep.
There you go.
When he's out in the crowd, you'll find out that he's loud. He's dressed in all black and white. He's one hell of a sight. He's a disgruntled clown. And he's fooling around.
Hello, welcome to the Disgruntled Clown Show, and I'm the Disgruntled Clown, along with my good friend, comedian,
Luis Valencia.
We want to welcome you to the show, and we got a great show lined up for you tonight. Our actual special guest tonight, Luis, is not a comedian this time.
Yeah, we're going music this time.
Yeah, going music. We got Ross Mead, who's got a new song and album coming out, and he's going to be right here with us on the show, which we're looking forward to that. I mean,
yeah, it's cool to see like the cross between comedy, traveling, and music traveling, and see kind of where they intersect and where they're kind of similar, you know?
But before we get to that, I got a few things I want to say. I'm going to tell you my big problem right now. It's the Christmas season, as you can see, all right? And people are so rude in the parking lots, okay? Let me explain something to you. In a parking lot, it's a parking lot. There's lines. How people cannot seem to park within the lines. And then they can't center themselves in the line. Isn't there part of the driving test at some point you got to be able to park? I cannot believe this. We were at the hospital the other day, and this car was sideways in the parking spot. I went ahead and keyed it, okay? So if you see a red BMW driving around with a big clown face on the side of it, I did that, okay? Definitely. I don't know, what do you think, Luis? You drive around everywhere too.
I hate when people can't park right, you know? But I kind of get it, you know? If you have like a nice car, you know, you kind of want to protect it. You don't want other people parking next to you and open and dinging your car.
Then you park all the way in the back.
I know, yeah, that's what you should do.
Park all the way in the back. You walk.
Yeah.
Okay? Up here where things are moving and shaking, you walk if you want to be Mr. Protect your car.
If you're going to take up 4 spots, don't park in the general population area of the parking lot.
Of course not. And then on top of that, they feel privileged, which is fine. But don't cops write tickets anymore?
Yeah.
I'm not blaming the police officers, but if you're driving along and you see some bonehead parked retarded, I don't know if I can use the word retarded.
Probably not.
You know, but I don't know. I mean, probably the wrong word to use.
It might be, but they get it, you know?
They understand.
It's just how strong you feel about
if you're
the
parked
subject.
like that, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not singling out anybody. I'm just saying in general.
Just think about other people when you park your car, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, are you ready for Christmas?
I guess so. Not as ready as you are.
Oh, the tree.
Yeah, you got a whole little tree there.
Yeah, that's my Charlie Brown tree.
Yeah, I think I remember that a little bit.
Yeah, well, at least it beats ball humbug.
You got to get in the spirit.
I got my little ornament and all. I'm all set. It smells good.
It's classy.
Very classy.
Yeah.
Okay, look, we didn't have enough money to get a real tree. Okay.
Budget's kind of tight right now.
Very tight, okay? I mean, look, Luis wore his sweatshirt.
This is my own sweater.
Yeah. Where'd you?
Oh, I got this at, I know, it seems cool like I traveled all over. I've actually never been to Boston, but I got this at a thrift shop.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Looks good.
Yeah, I was like,
how much was it?
It's probably like $3 or something.
Oh, see, you can't go wrong there.
You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong there.
I love that.
It's hard to find things in thrift stores my size.
Oh.
Because
yeah.
I'd love to dress retro, but you just when you're this big,
Yeah, it's hard to find things like this anywhere. Yeah, that's a custom-made thing. You can't.
I really don't like
You're,
him.
you're not gonna go into a store and then they're gonna have like 4 of these, and there's not like there's like a small, medium, large.
My
it's
old
like,
suits.
Yeah, you
that
gotta
I
call
donate.
somebody and be like, "Can you please make this for me? I need it."
I don't know as big as I am. You could use it as bed sheets.
You could. It's like multi-purpose.
Definitely.
Fair
Definitely. So it's Christmas time, which is good. You got to deal with all the shoppers and all that.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have to deal with that. I don't buy presents, so.
Well, that's true. You don't celebrate Christmas. do
Yeah,
you?
it's not really a big thing. I just see growing up, my dad was a Jehovah's Witness, so he didn't really believe in like having fun and stuff. So we didn't get to. But my mom, she wanted us to have like presents, have those gifts, because you can't like celebrate Christmas as like a Jehovah's Witness. But there's a loophole. My mom bought us presents. She bought us gifts around the time of Christmas, and then we each had our own non-denominational paper that was wrapped in, and then we had to find it around the house.
Oh, so it was like a treasure hunt.
Yeah, it was like a treasure. It was like a Christmas loophole, there was no tree. We weren't actually celebrating Christmas. We just got things around Christmas.
I love the food at Christmas.
That's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you have? So what was like your like Christmas dinner table?
Oh, the turkey,
The classic
you know what I
turkey.
used to love as a kid? That when I think of Christmas, those big, huge green olives. The big ones, though. Not the little ones.
They got the
Those-
green olives, and then they got the pimento in the
Yeah,
middle, so
yeah.
it's like red and
they were
green.
huge,
It's
yeah.
like it's like a Christmas.
My
it's a-
mom used to put out a bowl of those.
Really?
Oh, a bowl of them on the table. You're only supposed to take like a couple. It's kind of like a pickle type thing. But I miss those.
I never got big into olives either. So
I don't
olives
know.
is like a Christmas thing, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, on the table. Then you had the cranberry. And I could never eat the cranberry. You want to know why?
Why?
Because my mom didn't make cranberry, so it came in a can.
Oh yeah.
And she'd just cut the can and go like this, and it'd be like this big old blob of jelly, and it looked like the can, because it had the form of the can.
Yeah.
I just couldn't seem to bring myself to eat it.
I thought that's how everyone did it, and then it's easy to slice. It's like nice little round slices.
I just never was cranberry. Now, I'm not knocking cranberries. Okay, I don't need the farmers all on me. Coming out of the bog after me.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I
My
don't know.
favorite Christmas food, I'd say, is because we still we'll get together and we eat food, and stuff. It's not like a Christmas thing, but it's like we get together. And my favorite Christmas food was the enchiladas.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We have a little different Christmas than
I had Chinese.
maybe you might.
I had Chinese for Christmas. one year.
they are open. Like they are open on Christmas Day.
They are open.
They get some good meals. There's this place
Definitely.
over by in my neighborhood, and it's a Thai spot, and they'll do a free buffet, but you make a donation to them, and then they give it to I think a women's shelter or something like that.
Oh,
They
wow.
donate it to something, but it's
There's
really
an
it's
idea.
like nice. You get,
Now
like,
with
the
this
Christmas
COVID
spirit.
thing going on,
Yeah, you can't do that now.
governor's shutting the state down again. Comedy clubs are stopped.
Yeah,
Comedy shows are getting a little tight.
yeah. So we had appreciated.
Y'all make sure you keep watching the show, and we got a new website.
Yeah.
Got a brand new website.
Yep, the disgruntledclownshow.com. Go ahead, check that out.
Yeah, there's pictures, all kinds of stuff. Plus, you can send messages to us. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you can send those too. We'll talk about anything.
Yeah.
'Cause been all over the place, done a lot of stupid stuff.
We gotta make sure we keep bringing comedy to you.
Yeah, definitely. And also,
That brings us to
yeah,
the defenders of the First Amendment.
the people who actually put it every day out there to defend the fact of our freedom of speech.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
hey, today, let me tell you who we're saluting. Air Force guy.
Oh, all right, flying
Oh,
high.
yeah, fly high. That's aim high.
Aim
high.
Oh,
Aim high. Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Aim high. Yeah, he was an Air Force policeman. Yeah, he served in the 66th and the 22nd Air Police. Yeah, from 1967 to 1970. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, during those conflict times,
Yeah.
His name is Mark J. and I'm going to try and do this last name. Author?
Author. Oh yeah, it's kind of like
Author?
It looks fancy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fancy. Got like a French name to it. Author.
Yeah, that's there's names from all over.
I'll probably get a thing from me. It was Arthur.
Yeah.
You spelt it wrong.
Yeah.
That's what will happen. One of his kids or something, you're going to be going, you damn clown.
Yeah, that's the problem with having to read people's names.
That's it. And I didn't even write this.
Yeah. Well, if you guys have someone you want to, nominate for the Defenders of the First Amendment, you can go ahead and send their bio, send a picture and the information of when they served and what branch, and go ahead and send it to the disgruntledclownshow@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, definitely on that. And also we got that new segment we're working on, Freak of the Week or Freak of the Month.
Freak of the Month, yeah.
Yeah, Freak of the Month, and we got the new T-shirts designed for that and all.
Yeah, we just need some freaks.
We just need some freaks. If you know somebody who just that crazy person who they're lovable, you hate to see them come, you love to see them go.
Yeah.
And they're just crazy, but they stick it out there, and you just can't deal with them. You know they're the freak. Send it to us too at the disgruntledclown at gmail.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a special treat for you tonight. Nashville recording artist, Ross Mead.
Thanks for having me. This is my new song, Sundresses. It should have been out by now, but as far as it goes, we all know that COVID is taking its toll. We're working in the studio right now to get this one taken care of. It should be out between now and sometime Christmas 2022, maybe? Ladies all over, been hiding away. It's been a long winter break. We all go a little stir crazy. Me and my boys are headed down to the lake. Couldn't hardly wait. It was a welcome change. Nothing happens over long cold winter. It's pushing and plowing. It's cold and it's bitter. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm not some kind of lunatic. You can call me a sinner, but sundress, sock, freezing man act so dumb when you see you at home. Bikini tops and Daisy Duke denim. A cream nice and all kinds of women. When that sun is shining through, you know we're peeking. And this green is a permanent feeling. Don't need no other reason. It's sundress season of week. That's sundress, baby. It's nice in the fall, don't get me wrong, y'all. Wearing hoodies and leggings, oh, yeah. That summertime's got the good feeling. Leaves me smiling, leaves me wild, and for no other reason. Sundress, start freezing, man, act so dumb when you see you in them. Bikini tops and Daisy Duke denim. A cream nice and all kinds of women. When that sun is shining through, you know we're peeking. And this green is a permanent feeling. Don't need no other reason. It's sundress season week. That's sundress, baby. Dress it down, let's go out, gonna look just good in this old beat up truck. Yeah, baby, but that sundress dress me up. Let's go out, gonna drive you into town while you're driving me crazy. Yeah, baby, that sundress. Oh, yeah, baby, that sundress. Thank you.
Ross, great song, man.
Thank you
Great
so
song.
much.
Good seeing you.
Thank you. It's good to see
seeing
you.
you.
Absolutely.
And the new song, yeah, I think that's going to definitely go somewhere. That was kind of quick there. I like that.
It's a summer. It's
I like
a summer
that.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. I mean, considering like when we have new jokes, we don't really know how they're gonna work out. But with music, it just comes out and it's beautiful.
Don't get me wrong. I don't always know how it's gonna work out.
Oh yeah.
If we're being honest.
Trial and error.
Now, when does this song actually come out? I mean, out. I know our audience got to see it ahead of time, and got to hear it ahead of time. I guess I'm so used to the comedy,
Right. I did some initial recording before, because this has been written for a while. COVID happened. What was it, March?
Yeah.
Something like that. And the guy that I regularly work with, he was like, "I'm sorry, the kids, blah blah blah." And I understand. Yeah, I want everybody to stay healthy, just like everybody here. But, so I started initial recording on that, and it's been dropped. So I'm hoping before summer kicks off. We'll see how everything kind of works out.
And for those of you who we're not wearing masks, as you can see, well, they're not wearing masks, as you can see. Do not think that we haven't taken the COVID thing serious, because we've been tested so much in the last day. You have no clue. All right. But, I just wanted to stress that, because that aggravates me. You see the news guy stand out in the storm. He was in the storm for this hurricane thing hitting. He had a mask on. Him and the cameraman's the only one out there. And trust me, that cameraman was nowhere near him, because when the cameraman panned all the way back afterwards and this guy's about to be blown away, the cameraman was inside a building. The guy
Really?
was out there in the lawn, and they zoomed in on him to do his little report.
Safety.
And I'm laughing. I'm going, "Why are you wearing a mask, you idiot?"
It's a fashion statement, man.
Yeah.
People got designs and stuff.
I've seen a lot of weird ones. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. The dog face one.
That
I like
that one got me a lot.
Yeah, but I like that. You know why? The good thing about having a mask on, you can't really see what people's faces look like. Yeah. So now you have to actually look women in the eye.
Yeah.
And if they have those like the dog face and all on there, you actually look at them and go, you'd probably look better as a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I don't mind wearing a mask, because then people can't see me talking to myself.
All right.
That's true. He does that a lot.
Yeah.
I generally have a smile regardless, but it's hard. I want people to know, like when I walk into like Walmart, I'm here to get my same stuff, whatever. And I hope that they can see I'm smiling for real. Like I'm smiling. Like I hope they can see I'm smiling. Yeah. Because otherwise everybody just looks very angry and upset.
Now, has COVID messed up your tour date? Because I remember when we originally talked about you coming on the show a couple months back, you had a full U.S. tour set and ready to go.
I had a lot on the table. But so to answer your question very directly,
Well, I'm
yes,
glad,
absolutely.
in a weird way, I'm kind of glad this happened, because it gave you the opportunity to be able to come on the show, because I know we've been having a scheduling problem.
Yeah, otherwise you're too busy.
Yeah. So.
Life is busy. I'm happy to be here, though. Thank you guys again.
No. It's
We've been
our
a long
pleasure.
time buddies. So,
Yeah, that's true. We have known each other a lot of tequila ago.
And Jaeger bombs, yes. Yes.
Long time ago.
Don't.
Those were the days. Clown don't do that no more. Still crazy, but no.
I haven't been in a bar drunk with you in a long time.
That's true. That's true. Since this whole COVID thing. Yeah. We got the young buck over there. He's running the roads hard.
Yeah.
But the comedy's kind of slowed down on him too. He's doing
it's slow for us too.
He's doing some writing for some different politicians and stuff, but other than that, he ain't doing nothing.
It's the same across the board, really, for everybody. Yeah. I assume. I don't know. I've never done what you do.
And that's the thing, that's what I'm interested too, is like how the similarities between comedy traveling and music traveling, like things like you experience on the road. Like, do you ever get like hecklers? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
That's not just a comedy thing.
No.
Like,
Yeah, they're yelling, "Free bird!"
Yeah, that's
Free bird!
It's either Slayer or Freebird.
I remember that one night.
If I had 6 or 7 extra instruments I could play, maybe I could pull off Freebird for you, but until then, please. No, we're good. Just let me do what I'm doing. And I'm sure you get the same thing. Like,
we get hecklers.
because everybody wants to be a part of the jokes, right?
Yeah, everyone wants to be a part of it or have some type of
That
thing
one
they would
girl
say.
sitting in the front with the low cut, and she knew when she left where she was going.
Oh, absolutely.
And then she wants to act all offended when someone says something. It's like, look here, it is your constitutional right to dress however you want to. It just happens to be my constitutional right to say what I want to, So
I'm gonna stay out of that one, but yeah, you're right. Constitutionally, yeah, you're absolutely right. Both sides have a right.
you're a
to do
father
it.
too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Father.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I just became a grandfather again.
Congratulations.
Yeah, little girl. Little girl, she's absolutely beautiful, and she's already got Grandpa's heart.
Of course.
We're playing the game. She's only 2.5 months old. We're playing because with my wife and Squirrel Killer and my daughter and all, they all have their moments because they're constantly with her.
Sure.
Grandpa just fills in. Here, hold the baby while I go do this. Hold the baby. So I'm like, okay, if y'all are gonna only use me as the side guy, because you always taking all the attention, I'm gonna teach her things. So the first thing I started doing to her was sticking my tongue out at her, and she would look at me, and she'd look at me like, who's this weird guy who does that? And I kept doing it so much to where by the end of the day, she looked me dead in the face, and I go, do you remember who I am? And she goes,
Hi.
and stuck it out. And Squirrel Killer was like, oh my, I cannot believe you taught the baby to do that. I go, what are you talking about? Look at the size of her tongue. I'm going, God, I cannot believe this. But yeah, she's grandpa's little girl, and she knows it.
Yeah, that's got to be tough, like traveling and having kids and stuff. That's got to be tough.
Yeah, man, my kids are 15 and 16 years old.
Oh, they can cook and they can do laundry
Whoa.
They can make sure they get back in
All
the
right,
car on their
There's
own.
some ramen, maybe a little scrambled eggs, maybe. But yeah, they do their own laundry, thankfully.
You kids are eating macaroni and cheese tonight. I got a gig.
Well, and they're used to it. It's kind of like when I want to play guitar and I think like they're looking at me. I think like they're like, oh man, Dad's cool. No, they're not. They don't. They do not exactly care. Like, yeah, Dad, we've been seeing you do this since we were like 5.
They're just used to it now?
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Now, do they play?
No, my son and my daughter both sing, and they're very into music, just not mine. If we're being honest, just not really mine.
Look here, he's whooped my ass. I really don't like him. and he can go take his little guitar and go in the other room.
Yeah, Dad, go ahead, that's cool, but.
No need to sing me to bed.
Right.
All right, so Ross, look, we only got a few minutes left, but I'd really like it if we could talk you into playing another song for us.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
absolutely.
I
all,
like that
you know?
jam.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you guys
definitely.
again for
Ladies
having
and
me.
gentlemen, we're going to get Ross to get up and do us another song.
Thank you guys
All
so
right.
much.
Thanks.
Awesome,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Happy to do it. Everybody knows the story about a man who came from nothing. He made us sores on his hands and knees. He cried when he saw the hard land. He met the lady he called his wife. He found himself steady work, began a little life. He's got stories for his whole life. I just couldn't believe when he asked me to tell my story about my family tree. My grandpa was born in Cherokee. My daddy came from Irish soil. Grandma's kid was from Germany. Then he stopped me right there. I thought I saw the tears when he said, we're so much closer than we know. 'Cause everything you're saying makes me feel a little closer to home. Pulled out of my gas station where I worked for almost nothing. He left a tip and let me think about how I left to become something. I still haven't made those bright nights. I lay staring at the ceiling almost every single night. Well, I thought about that man that night. I just couldn't believe. Then it hit me right right there. Unashamed, I shed some tears. I'm so much closer than I know. 'Cause everything he was saying made me feel a little closer to home. Oh. And she stopped me right there when I saw my mother's tears. And she said, Ross, we're so much closer than we know. And so I've been praying for you to feel a little closer to home. A little closer to home. Oh, a little closer to home. A little closer to home.
Wow, that was some good music now, wasn't it, Luis?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I don't normally like country music, but I like those songs.
Well, Luis, I realize it's Christmas time,
Yep.
and you're a big gingerbread cookie.
Yeah. I should probably keep my distance, huh?
Yeah, that's true. You don't know. Looks a little well done in the back.
Quit looking at my back.
There you go. Wow, been another great show.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. But as you can remember, everybody, this show is all about the fact of comedy, entertainment, and freedom of speech.
Yep.
And remember, every day there's somebody on the front lines seeing to it to preserve our freedom of speech. And remember, you can say whatever you want, but so can somebody else,
Just as long as it's funny.
as long as it's funny. Goodbye, till next month. On behalf of Luis Valencia and myself, we'd like to wish you and your family a happy holidays and a happy new year.